Step 1 in the home selling process is already complete. It's to accept an offer, which you've already done, and is why you're watching this video now. My name is Tony Knott, San Francisco Bay Area and Wine Country Realtor, and this series is going to walk you through the escrow process as a seller from beginning to end. First and foremost, I want to say congratulations. And secondly, I want to say thank you. Thank you for entrusting me and my team to be a part of your home selling journey. I truly appreciate the opportunity, and I look forward to seeing you through to the finish line so you can move on to the next chapter in your life. So with that said, there's going to be a lot of key information that you'll be provided with throughout this process. You'll be provided with all of the key contacts that you're going to need as we continue through the escrow. You'll have the contact information for our transaction coordinator, who will be your main point of contact, and we'll all work together with you to make sure that we get all of the appropriate disclosures completed in a timely manner as we move through the escrow. You're also going to have the contact information for the escrow company. The escrow company is a neutral third party, and they have a fiduciary responsibility to both you as the seller and the buyer. They will be an integral part of this transaction process and will provide you with a lot of detailed information throughout the escrow period that will help guide you through this journey. The escrow officer will talk with both you and the buyer to make sure that all of the necessary documents are signed on time, that deadlines are met, and that everyone is up to date on all of the information, which is probably one of the most important components of this entire process. They'll also talk with the lender and the title to make sure that all of the necessary steps have been taken to ensure a smooth transaction. The title company's job is to make sure that there's a clean title on your property so that when this transfers, if there are any liens or anything existing on the property, they are taken care of and cleared before the transaction closes, so that there's a clean title upon transfer. Also, we're going to be providing the key dates that we need to be aware of throughout this transaction. One of those being the acceptance date, which obviously has already happened, which is why you're watching this video. Then we're going to have a couple contingency removal dates. There are typically two key dates that we're going to have on a transaction. One of them is going to be the inspection contingency. That's the time period that the buyer is going to have to complete their inspection on the property. And if they want to request any repairs, that they do so within that time period. There's also going to be the loan contingency. That's the time period with which the buyer is going to have to get an appraisal done and make sure the home is worth what they offered on it. It's also going to be the time for them to get their lender all of their updated information, tax returns, bank statements, pay stubs, all of those things, to make sure the loan can fund. Once all of those contingencies are removed, then we're going to move toward closing. And closing is going to be the day that we get to celebrate. The day that all the documents are signed and the title transfers from you to the buyer. And most importantly, it's the day when you receive the proceeds from the sale of your home. So there it is, the basic overview of the escrow process for you, the seller. I hope this video was helpful, and as I said, thank you again for allowing me to be a part of your home selling journey. I'm really looking forward to working with you, and I'm always here to answer any questions that may come up as we go through this process.